Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, February the 19th, and it is, of course, we're in the season of Lent. Hope you went to Wednesday or Mass yesterday, but if you didn't, begin Lent today. Don't put it off. Don't say, well, I didn't start it well. I can't, why even give it a try? No, start today. And come up with your sacrifice, your penance today. Start well today. Okay, the first reading is from the book of Deuteronomy. These first readings during Lent are marvelous. They're really good for the spiritual life. See, I have set before you today life and prosperity, death and adversity. If you obey the commandments of the Lord your God that I am commanding you today by loving the Lord your God, walking in his ways and observing his commandments, okay, you'll get his blessing. Always read the whole readings. I very highly recommend it. So again, this was even thousands of years before the sacraments. When God is saying to his people through Moses, I've set before you today life and death. That's really what it's all about. There's a binary option. What do we want life. We've got to be willing to sacrifice for true life, not just the life of bios, the life of the body, but life of Zoe, the life of the soul. And not on our terms, but on God's terms. So go back to this again and again and again, because, we're surrounded by so many things that lead us astray to this satisfaction of the senses, laziness, we got to fight, discouragement, despondency, depression at times. So it's really important to go back to this life and death. We want to live. Jesus has all that we need in order to live the fullness of human life, human flourishing. Gospel, Luke chapter 9, the Son of Man must undergo great suffering and be rejected by the elders, chief priests, and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And he goes on to give the criteria for discipleship. If you want to become my followers, let them deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. Jesus never hid the need, the necessity for sacrifice, to denying oneself. And why? Because after Adam and Eve, it tends to always be about the self. Me, myself, and I. The ego rising to dominance and overriding all the best decisions that we could make, we should make, but we don't make. We hurt ourselves, we hurt our relationship with God, we hurt our relationship with those around us, right? So we need to die to self. We need to trust Jesus. Pray for the grace to trust him, to follow him, fall in love with him. And the sacrifice you think is so great, is so huge, is so impossible, all of a sudden, it falls, it withers away. Because you've discovered the true core and meaning of penance, and that is love. God bless you.